What's up, it's Destiny back again for another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some common misconceptions when it comes to concealed carrying. Now before we get into this video, I want you to go ahead and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. It would be cool to hit it before the new year. So if you're viewing this and you're not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And be prepared to leave a comment at the end of the video. So, okay, common misconceptions when it comes to concealed carry. And these are things that I get commented on, questioned about, different things that people really have misconceptions when it comes to concealed carry. One of them being you have to be an expert. You have to be trained, meaning you have to come from some form of background, some professional background when it comes to firearms. That is not the case. People ask me all the time, oh, were you in the military? Oh, are you former police? Are you a security guard? All of these things. No, never in my life. And kudos to those who do those things. Thank you for your service, baby. But me personally, I've never been in the military. I've never been a police officer, security guard, none of those things. That's a common misconception. You don't have to be from a background like that in order to conceal carry a firearm. Another misconception when it comes to concealed carry is that it's dangerous. People comment all the time on my videos, oh, you're gonna mess around and accidentally discharge your firearm, or you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. No, I'm not. You know why I'm not? Because I know the basics when it comes to handling a firearm. And that is something that I believe everyone should know, if you're concealed carrying or not, if you're a gun owner or not. You never know when you're going to be in a situation where you come across a firearm and you have to secure it. You have to use it. You have to any of those things. So I think basic firearm handling should be standard. And because I have basic firearm handling knowledge and skills, and I practice with my firearm very regularly, there's never going to be a case of accidental discharge. I'm the safety, because I know a lot of people are like, your gun doesn't have a safety. Why would you have a firearm with no safety? Because I'm the safety. This firearm is not going to go off unless I pull the trigger, period. So concealed carry is only dangerous if you don't have proper knowledge and handling and fundamentals when it comes to gun carrying. Another common misconception when it comes to concealed carry is that you can carry anywhere. That is not the case. Although a lot of states are constitutional carry, meaning you don't have to have a permit to carry. It's just your birthright to defend and protect yourself so you can carry and own a firearm. Yes, but when it comes to private businesses, there are some private businesses that you cannot conceal carry your firearm. I know for Florida, and I'm pretty sure it's nationwide. Don't quote me if it's not, but in Florida, you cannot conceal carry your firearm in an establishment where they make more than 50% of their revenue from alcohol. So like the bars, the clubs, things like that, you are not allowed to conceal carry your firearm in those places. You're also not allowed to conceal carry on school properties. Colleges, elementary, middle, high school, any educational establishments, you're not allowed to conceal carry your firearm. You're not allowed to conceal carry in federal buildings, your courthouses, things of those natures, you are not allowed to conceal carry. Another common misconception is that you have to change the way that you dress. Yes and no. And this is why I make the videos that I do, because I have not really changed the way that I dress to meet my concealed carry needs. That is why I chose the firearm that I chose, because for me, it is small enough but impactful enough to still take down the threat, but it's small enough that I can conceal carry to my body frame. Okay, I think that's very important that people have to realize when you're wanting to conceal carry, you have to think about your frame. What so-and-so does, I might not be able to do in that same way. And I get comments about this all the time for women who might be bigger than me. I'll say that, a bigger size than me. They're like, well, what can I do? What can I do? Frankly, I am not your size. So what you can do is look at what I'm doing and modify that for yourself. The way that I dress, modify that for the way that you dress. It's all on you. And that's what I took on when I started concealed carrying. It's like, okay, I don't really dress like that. I dress like this, but let's modify it for me. So you have to do it for you. And here comes Piper. And all people always ask, do I have to size up my clothes and things of the sort? I always tell you, I do not size up my clothes unless I'm looking for that look. If I am looking for a particular look, I'm not sizing up. And that can be a good or a bad thing depending on how you dress and what type of outfits. Now, there have been some outfits where it has been difficult to conceal carry, and I might not have been able to conceal carry in them based on the type of outfit. But you don't have to go out to the store and buy a whole new wardrobe because you want to conceal carry. You need to fit it into your lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. This is not a whatever. You fit it into your lifestyle that you already have. Another common misconception is that it's difficult to get your permit to conceal carry. A lot of states have gone constitutional carry to where you don't even need a permit to conceal carry. However, I still have my permit. I still keep my permit on me when I am concealed carrying. I'm going to keep it active because you just never know what changes the government might do. My dog is jumping at the door, probably trying to get an animal out there. Excuse me. That just kind of threw me off. But I'm going to keep my concealed carry permit active because you never know what changes might happen within the government, jurisdictions, things of the sort. And I encourage other people, even if you don't have your concealed carry permit and it's not required in your state, still have it just in case, because you just never know. You just never know what changes are going to happen. But it's not difficult to obtain a concealed carry permit license. It wasn't for me and none of the people that I know. You take the basic firearms course, you take the test, you go down, you do your fingerprints, you do your background check, and, you know, based on your background, really is if you pass or not. So it's not difficult to get your concealed carry license. But if you're going to do that, make sure your instructor is a certified instructor that can get you to get your permit. Some people are not, and so you'll just kind of be wasting your time unless you're just going for the knowledge of basic firearm handling. Another misconception is that, because you conceal carry, you're an awesome shot. Everybody thinks they're John Wick. Literally. I think I'm John Wick. I think I'm doing backflips and aiming and hitting my target every time. We're not. So that means you have to train. You have to dry fire your firearm. That means practice unholstering your firearm and getting on target. That also means going to the range, putting rounds down range on the target. You have to practice. Just because you conceal carry does not mean you're out here, you know, doing all the things. You hear the stories of there being shootouts and things, and then all these bystanders, innocent bystanders, getting hit because that person does not know how to shoot. They did not practice. Not saying mass shootouts are cool. I'm not saying that at all. Please, please, please don't think that I'm saying that. What I'm saying is, people think just because they have a gun they're untouchable or that they are going to be a good shot. You're not. You have to practice with your tools. Just like you practice with anything else that you do and that you want to be good at, you have to practice with this as well. Your dry fire, you got to get your range time in and things of the sort. So that is a common misconception. Another common misconception that people have about people who own firearms and concealed carry is that you're violent or you live a violent lifestyle. You won't know how many times I've gotten this statement said to me, or this comment on a video, or this message in a DM like, oh, what kind of lifestyle do you live to where you have to have a firearm and da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee. It's like, I live in America. Period. I live in America. What do you mean? Why do I have a firearm? Do I live in a violent place? I live in America. So, no, that is a very common misconception. I'm not involved in any violent organizations. I'm not involved in any violence, period. I believe in protecting myself and my family. I'm a woman. I have children. I have a home I have to protect. It is my duty to protect myself and to protect my family. And that is what I'm going to do. And that is why I live in America, because I can. I have that right to do so. So that is a common misconception. No, I'm not involved in anything violent, anyone violent. No. I hate that. I hate that trope. And a lot of the times it comes from other people that look like me, meaning other black people who have been conditioned to think that when you see a black person with a firearm, they're up to no good. They're doing harm to other people, and all these negative stereotypes that came from people who want to oppress us. That is not the case. When I see someone with a firearm, doesn't matter what they look like. Do you know what you're doing? Are you safe with it? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking automatically, oh, this is a bad guy because he's black. No. We got to stop that. And that is why I'm so open about having firearms, because people will say, you shouldn't let people know what you have, and people know too much about how you carry and da-da-da-da. Run up, get done up, first of all. But secondly, I can't really change people's thoughts, but I'm just being a visual representation of what it looks like to live in America, to be a black woman, to be educated, to handle firearms properly, to be able to educate my children on that, to be able to educate anyone who's willing to learn, to be able to help people understand and know that it is your right to defend and protect your life. If I can do it, you can as well. That is why I do what I do. One of the reasons. Partly being in America. America, okay? All right, so those are just some common misconceptions when it comes to concealed carry, owning firearms, things like that. And I just wanted to dispel those myths for you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave in the comment section below a common misconception that you have or that you've heard when it comes to owning firearms or concealed carrying, or any questions that you may have about any of the things that I have said. Leave a comment below. Be sure to give a thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Again, we're so close to 2,000. Share this video. Share any of my videos that I post online. Share them. And as always, stay dangerous. And if you love someone, tell them. I love you all.